All right, welcome to year 9 of Meals from the Field. Welcome to another year with Marcia Crowley. Welcome to another year of Ray absolutely torturing Marcia, calling her all the time, going, what are we doing? I can't wait to do this. But anyway, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Ray. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Holidays, well?
They're over.
And as we can see, we have everything all set up. And today we have a special treat for you. We are actually doing submitted recipes from the Farmers and Consumers Market Bulletin, which is a publication of the Georgia Department of Agriculture, and these are being compiled as we speak for a cookbook that will be available in March. Again, these are coming from the Consumers Market Bulletin, longtime publication. So
oldest in the state.
Oldest in the state. So yes, a lot of good recipes there. Let's get into it. What are we doing?
This is a turkey carrot meatloaf. Of course, you could substitute beef, but we've done a traditional beef meatloaf.
Okay.
1.5 cups of shredded carrots. 1/4 to 1/2 cup of stuffing mix, you know, the kind you buy in a box.
Sure.
And I would not use cornbread stuffing on this. I'm not sure how that
would be. If you're new to the program, Marcia doesn't like doing too many things from scratch. You do occasionally, but
yeah, well,
box stuff is always quick, right?
Yeah, box. I mean, I'm all about quick. And this is a 1/2 pack of dry onion soup mix, which I have found is hard to find in my area. I guess it's sitting out on a boat somewhere.
Sure.
All right, I already have in here the traditional meatloaf ingredients, which are milk, egg, and onion. All right, you're going to shape this into a loaf pan, which hopefully everyone knows how to do. You're going to bake it at 375 for 1 hour, and it's really good. It's different than a typical meatloaf, meatloaf, but it's definitely good. Okay, that's the turkey meatloaf, turkey carrot meatloaf. All right, the next thing is a salmon croquette, which has been around forever, which we had a little...
Should we tell people?
Tell them what you did,
I
Ray.
actually thought they were cookies when I first walked in. I go, oh, who made the cookies? And she said, those aren't cookies. That's salmon patties. And I was really upset because had you let me think they were cookies,
I had done that.
Oh my gosh, that would have been the greatest prank of all time.
That would have been great. But
so
no, this is 1 can, 14-ounce can of salmon, which you need to pick through, get out any bones or skin. And I've already got in here the egg because I forgot to put that in the batch I made today. I had to go back and reshape. So this is a 1/4 cup of chopped onion and green bell pepper, or you could use red if you wanted. 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs, which are Japanese breadcrumbs, which are very prevalent. You can find those. I suppose you could substitute the others if you don't like those. All right, this is, and please don't quote me on the amount of ingredients. Please look at the website, okay? So this is a 1/2 teaspoon of soy sauce, a 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Like I said, these are really good. If you don't like salmon, you could substitute tuna. Of course, they wouldn't be salmon croquettes then, would they?
Or chocolate chip cookies.
Or chocolate chips, yeah. This is lemon juice and the zest of a 1/2 lemon. I know it looks like a lot of ingredients, but you should have these on hand. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. And there again, you could probably substitute another mustard. Dijon is something you should probably keep on hand. It goes in a lot of things. You're just going to mix these up and shape them into cookies.
Little patties.
Oh, I wish I'd thought of that.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in you.
You're going to shape these into really any size patty. You could do them small, make it an appetizer, or just a normal size, cookie size. Or you could make it into a burger size and eat it on a bun.
And if you look at the pictures, you can clearly see they look like cookies. They look like oatmeal or peanut butter cookies. So
you could fry these. I baked them because I don't like the mess with frying. But you can mix this batter up ahead of time if you wanted. But anyway, those are good if you like salmon croquettes. And with that, you're going to serve a lemon pineapple relish.
Yum.
This is a 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of crushed drained pineapple, which I know Georgia doesn't grow, but you can still use it. 1/4 cup of onion and bell pepper, and try to get it all in the bowl. Not like that. Chopped garlic. A little bit of brown sugar. That's like 1/4 cup. And the first time I've ever done this, chop a peeled lemon. I've never chopped a
Wow.
lemon in
You
my
went an
entire
extra-
life.
You went the extra mile, didn't
Well,
you?
it makes so much difference. Stir that up. You can make this ahead of time as well and serve it over the croquettes. You can make this ahead of time and freeze it as well if you're trying to get stuff done.
Okay.
And then last but not least is a collard salad. And you can buy the shredded collard in a bag. Try to pick out all the stems that you can. And you let this wilt with a little bit of oil of your choice. I used olive oil and a little bit of salt. And you just do this ahead of time and let it wilt.
Okay.
Okay? Probably 20, 30 minutes. Then you're going to add to that the onion, some blueberries, which I have over there. But the dressing
grab
to
some
this,
blueberries here for
let's
you.
add that, thank you. The dressing is 2 tablespoons of hot blueberry jelly, which there is a Georgia-grown company that makes that here in Georgia.
I think we got it down
We got it
here.
right there.
This is what, Wisham
Wisham's,
jellies?
yeah, I think it's out of Tifton.
Wisham jellies, blazing blueberry pepper jelly.
And you could, you know, if you can't find that, you can use red hot pepper jelly.
Okay.
All right, and this is that jelly and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. And you just toss this together, and it's so good, surprisingly good. You can put feta on top, add more blueberries, add more Vidalia onions, whatever you want. And you can make this ahead, and you need to let it sit in the fridge for like 30 minutes before you serve it. And there you have it, the cookbook.
There you have it. There's the whole cookbook recipes, and you can see the final products. Absolutely delicious. And once again, yes, another year. Marcia's back. Same old
You're
format,
back.
folks. You can make all these recipes at home by just logging on to farm-monitor.com. Everything is listed out there for you, step by step. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
That's exactly right.
Marcia is a genius. Marcia, thank you so much.
you, Ray.
Good to see you again. Good to see you as well. And we will talk to you next month.